mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
The Quran is mentioned, if this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant, but I certainly don't think God gave them.
That we believe without understanding.
The brothers asked a very important question that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset, that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him.
Hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Today we are going to have some halal fun. Yesterday we make a video about a prophet, a big prophet, who come to the Middle East. And it's so clear that he was sent by Allah. This prophet, who obviously sponsored by Allah, and the reason we say he is obviously sponsored by Allah, because he have no miracles. Any prophet is sponsored by Allah, he will not have miracles. But the irony is that the Muhammadan are asking this prophet, how come you don't have a miracle? But their prophet don't have none or any. Now, I saw some comments in the comment section from very smart people. Like a guy, he said, oh, well, you know, Christian Prince, what is a miracle anyway? For me, if two people go to do fishing and one of them, he got the fish, the other one, he will say to him, this is a miracle. Silly comment. And people, they say very silly stuff, diarrhea. Miracle, when we speak about somebody he is sent by God in definition of religion, that a miracle is given to him to confirm that he is not a fraud. Otherwise, anyone can claim to be a prophet or sent by God. But if you have a superpower in your side and nobody can explain it, then that is something to think about. Why this person, he have such a superpower supporting him. So it's not what a doctor, he says to you that you recover, it's a miracle. It's not about, we are talking about the power of God. So some people, they have a very silly comment. And before we start, there is a Christian Lebanese. He posted a comment and he's upset. I wanted to answer those comments before we start. So here our friend HOTED saying the following. It looked like you removed my comment for some reason. No, my friend, I did not remove your comment. Then he says, I will repeat, I am Lebanese, a Christian, and saying Lebanon are illiterate, dumb, insulting us, and saying the president is a thief without even knowing in the politics, war, he facing is a character of assassination. Huh, that's deep. My friend, if you don't mind me calling you friend. First of all, if you watch my video, you will see I did not say that Lebanese are stupid, and I'm not putting Lebanese down. I believe all Middle Eastern countries is doomed. And I am a Middle Eastern too. Do you know where I'm coming from? I'm not coming from the moon. So when I say that there is a woman, her name is Carmen Shammas, new country, and she have 1 million subscribers, and she is nothing but a fairy tale fortune teller. That is telling you that your country is a shish kebab. In the year 2022, your country and those who have education, they watch a fortune teller to tell them what will happen tomorrow. And that explains why your country is doomed. Educated people will not even subscribe to such a character who feed in fools. Future teller, I want to do this business. I want to know what is the number for the lotto, so I will buy the number. Future teller, but they cannot even tell. Simple thing. You know, I notice always that Middle Eastern are very proud. And I'm a Middle Eastern, as you know. We are very proud, but about what, I have no idea. Our streets is full of garbage. Our government is corrupt. Our president or kings is the biggest scumbag ever in history. There's no human right. Our police is corrupt. Our judges is corrupt. Blah, 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 blah. But they are so proud. You are insulting my country. And then he said, my president. You know, I like it when you said my president. My friend, your president is not your president. This guy is hired by Hezbollah. And everybody know that. He is nothing but an underwear Hezbollah can throw anytime. They are using him. As an example, last time Hezbollah attacked the Christian area, and the Christians defend their land and their houses. Your president, he ordered to arrest all those Christians who defend their houses, and he did not arrest one from Hezbollah. When we saw thousands of fighters from Hezbollah going in the street, and they are carrying weapons. So my friend, your president is a fraud. I hope I did not hurt your feeling, but he is. Actually, in Lebanese, they call him the Zmek. I mean, this guy is a president. This guy, he wanted to fight the Syrian, and then he became the puppy of the Syrian. This guy, he went to the Congress asking the American to support him, and then he is an enemy to the American. He is with whoever support him to be a president. He is a businessman. And when you say to me, I have a president, I ask you, where is your government? I ask you, who's in control of the airport? I ask you, who's in control of the government? Is it your president? It is Hezbollah. So don't be stupid and fool and proud for nothing. Proud. They are proud. And it's not only the Muslims in Lebanon, they are doomed. You Christians are doomed too. You have no leaders. Hezbollah bought everybody. The money of, those leaders in Lebanon, everybody is for sale. Some is bought by Saudi Arabia. Some is bought by Iran. Where is the Lebanese? There is no Lebanese left. Everybody belong to a boss. But you don't have a Lebanese boss. So don't be upset and you can be proud as much as you want, but I guarantee you that you don't even live in the country no more. You are running away from this country. There's no electricity, there's no water, there's no food. You cannot even take your money out of the bank. Can you believe it? You put your money in the bank, you cannot take it out. So you are proud about what? My president. I feel sorry for you, my friend. You don't have a president. And this is not only for Lebanon. All Middle Eastern countries, there is no government, there is no president. All of them, they have a boss. All of them, with no exception. All of them, they have a boss. You have no country, you have no future. And it is your hand. Act. You are the one who brought them, you are the one who gave them the power, you are the one who allowed them to be there, and now you cry for such a thing. Now we go to our topic. I just wanted to answer this poor person who he think that he have a country. When we ask any Middle Eastern, you see all those Middle Eastern, they are bully. It's a bully culture. You know, I never saw a bully culture as Middle East. If we go and check how those people, they respond to this guy, you will see it's nothing but a bully. Just a bully. Do they have like, let us say, are they educated people who they are questioning how you can be a prophet? What is the proof? No. Look at this guy as an example. He is making fun of this guy who claimed to be now a messenger from the sky, that he used to play the drum. This guy, he used to play drum before he became a prophet. Your prophet used to play what? Your prophet Muhammad. What was his job before he became a prophet? Can you tell us? Isn't you Muslims, you say he was taking care of the sheep and then, you know, the goat, and then, you know, Khadija, she hired him, and which means Khadija, she was the boss. And you know that for an Arab man, if a woman, she is his boss, that is an insult. And then Khadija, she married the guy, you know, so what is the problem exactly if the guy used to play a drum? And those hypocrites, they enjoy the drum. How come you are proud about a singer? Kulthum. But Kulthum, she sang with a drum. We have in Egypt the most famous belly dancer, but the belly dancer don't dance without a drum. What is exactly the shame he did? He played drum, this guy, he used to play drum. What a stupid bully culture. Debate the guy. Answer him, refute him. All those things, we cannot even find one of them. He is saying something useful. It's just a bully. They are bully people. And why? I'm not surprised. Muhammad was a bully. Allah is a bully. And whoever follows this cult, he is going to practice what the Prophet of Islam practiced. Yesterday, I opened my Skype, hoping I'm going to receive a call from a Muslim to show me why this guy is not a prophet, but Muhammad is a prophet. I could not find one Muslim, and you know, you are my witness yesterday, there to call and tell us why this guy is not a prophet. You know, I mean, why you accept Muhammad to be a prophet and you don't accept this guy to be a prophet? What the problem exactly? What happened? What is missing? At least this person is 1,000 times better than Muhammad. You don't go after children. He's not a child molester. He did not go to the house of the neighbors and he flirt with the wife when the husband is not there. And this he did with his own son. And as you see, there's next to him, she is a woman and he is not raping her. As your prophet did. And this guy is teaching people to be peaceful, not even to break an egg, while your prophet was slaughtering everybody around him. He is nothing but a criminal. So why you are against him? There's no answer. And if one, he live in Egypt or on those countries, he made a video speaking the same way you talk about this guy, about Muhammad. What you will do to him exactly? So you are taking advantage that this guy, he don't have criminals to defend him, so you bully him. But Muhammad, he have a lot of terrorists to stand with him, right? That is the truth. I'm going to open my Skype and I want to show you that this guy is a 1,000 times more honorable from Muhammad. And if Muhammad became a prophet, well, this guy is 1,000 times more qualified than Muhammad to be a prophet. Notice, I believe both of them, they are false. But I see here nothing but a big hypocrisy. They rejected him for the same reason they accepted Muhammad. Muhammad don't have miracles. Muhammad has no witnesses. The angel came to Muhammad in the cave. Who was there? Nobody. And the funny story is that when this guy, Muhammad, he received his Quran, or the first revelation as they call it, the angel himself did not tell him, I am an angel. He went to a Christian person, supposedly, and he is the one who said to him, oh, this guy is an angel. Can you believe it? I have a Muslim scholar, he want to debate you Quran only. Bring him. Quran only, huh? You see, when they say, we want to debate only about the Quran, the reason they do say such a thing, because those Muhammadan, they are ashamed of their prophet words. I have a Muslim scholar, this guy, he called me when I'm not here. I have a Muslim scholar, let me show you on the screen. Hold on, give me a second. Why you don't, Muslim scholars, why you don't want to, why you want to debate Quran only exactly? What is the problem? The problem is that your prophet, when he speak, he do make poo-poo. So you think if we agree to debate about Quran only, that will avoid us as Muslims from exposing Muhammad as a stupid only. But my friend, doesn't matter. Quran only, not Quran only, he will be get busted. Bring the guy to me. I just told him in text to bring the guy. Do we have any Muhammadan? An Indian Muslim, he wanna challenge you? Okay, well, this is 4 a.m. in the morning. Okay, my friend, don't tell me an Indian Muslim wanna challenge you. All of them, they challenge me. Bring them. I mean, what this drama is about? All of them, they want to challenge me. My Skype is open. If you are a Muslim, please text me. And there's no need for drama. The one who can do it, he will do it. He will not say, I will do it. Just do it. So the big challenge for the Muhammadan, which always they fear, why you are making fun of this guy? Actually, I have a proof that this guy is sent by Allah. What is his name? Majdun Nur. Majdun Nur. The Quran spoke about a prophet who will be the light. And his light is coming from Allah. When you are doing bully for this guy, simply you are trying to stop the light of Allah. And the funny, the Muslim in the translation, they add the name Muhammad there. But nowhere in the verse it says that this is for Muhammad. And how the Christians and the Jews, they can extinguish the light of Allah if Allah is God? And did you refute the Christians and the Jews until now? And we are waiting. In different verse in the Quran, speak about this person in Lebanon today. He will be the messenger of Allah. Look what the Quran says to Prophet Majdun Nur, Nash'at Majdun Nur. O Prophet, again between two brackets, there is nothing about Muhammad. Change the translator, you will see there is nothing there. It's a fraud. Where it says, "O Muhammad, show me." In which language? O Prophet, truly we have sent thee as a witness, a bearer of a glad tidings and a warner, and the one who invites to Allah by his leave and has a lamp spreading light. Well, this is the last name of this guy. His last name is Light. Is your Prophet Muhammad a light? His last name is Dogs. Ibn Kilab. This guy, his last name is Light. And he is a warner. He did not want to kill. Muhammad was not a warner. Muhammad, he killed people. A warner is somebody deliver a warning. He don't do anything. He leave it to God, right? Well, this is the guy, not Muhammad. Muhammad, he killed people. Who is a Muhammadan? He is willing to call me, prove to me that those verses are not about this prophet. May Allah bless him. It's so clear that the Quran was sent, speaking and predicting that this guy is going to come and he is going to be light. And I think Allah, he pray for him, not to him. Because Allah, he pray for, not to. Do we have any Muhammadan who want to prove to us that this guy is not a prophet? Any Muhammadan? So all of you line up to bully this poor guy. In fact, the most silly prophet ever exists in history who have no prophecy, and all his prophecy, actually he have prophecies, but all of them, they come wrong. Regardless, all the articles, they speak about the amazing, did you watch the video of, what's his name, the hole in the narrative? Prediction of the Prophet Muhammad. Every single thing he said in that video is a fraud. Prophet Muhammad, he predict that they will conquer the Constantinia. Prophet Muhammad, he predict the Arab will conquer the Constantinia, not the Turkish. According to Muhammad, the Turkish are people of Gog and Magog, and they are the enemy of Allah. Do we have any Muhammadan here. If there is any Muhammadan would like to prove to us that this guy is not qualified to be a prophet. Anyone? Any Muslim? What is the word prophet mean exactly? And by the way, this guy, he never claimed that he's a prophet. He claimed that he is a messenger. Messenger from the sky. He never claimed that he is a prophet. Even they lie about what he claimed. I mean, I cannot believe it. How low they are when they try to attack somebody. At least be honest about what he say. Where he said he's a prophet, he never said that. He said, I'm a messenger. And the funny, it is the Muslims who they say and they distinguish between the word messenger and the word prophet. So I'm going with their claim. For me, I don't see a different, like a messenger. If he is a man, not an angel, how you can be a messenger but you are not a prophet? Because if I am a messenger, I have a message from God, no one else know it. And that will be a prophecy. That will make me a prophet. If I say to you, judgment day is near, I'm prophesying. This is not just a message. Don't talk about hadith. Okay. You are a coward. Don't talk about hadith, okay? Call me so we can see. Go. If you don't have testicles, go and buy one from eBay. So you can be a man and you dare to call me. All of you, those who claim that they can refute Christian Prince, they claim that they can debate me, but they can do it only face to face. The reason, all of us, we know it. They don't have testicles. They have tes and tek and al. The testicles is not there. And why they need to have a testicles? They have a God who believed that the sperm coming from the backbone. Who need testicles anyway? Actually, I believe that Allah, he thought carefully about the reason that a man, he have a testicles. And he thought maybe they are like a decoration for the man. Yeah, must be. They must be decoration. I mean, why men have testicles? There's no need. It's just decoration, like you have the private part of the man, so we have to hang something there. Proceeding from the backbone, the sperm of the man is coming from the backbone. So why we have testicles? Do you think we breathe from there? I'm just trying to find a reason in why we have testicles. I mean, additional to decoration. And this God, who the Muslims are proud about, the Prophet of Allah, Muhammad, he come to them with knowledge nobody had 1400 years ago. That the sperm of the man is coming from the backbone of the man, and women have a sperm and it's coming from her ribs. Hold on. In case you are not educated with science, Prophet of Allah was the first one in history to discover a clear evidence, a clear science actually. We need some space. Here we have a lot of space. You know, I have many degrees, additional to my driver license. You know, like I have a degree that I am vaccinated, Joe Biden, you know the thing. And I have a degree that I was sent by Allah. Prove me wrong. Isn't it the Muslim belief that everything is a destiny? Here we go. So even if this guy is a liar, he was sent by Allah in a funeral. A Jewish rabbi, he walked by. A Jewish rabbi, he walked by. The Jewish, he said to Muhammad, this is how we do it. Look at the reaction of Muhammad. The Prophet, right away he said, sit down, act differently. Do you see it? You need to ask yourself, well, if Muhammad is praying according to Allah teaching, why he changed the prayer way without even permission from Allah? I mean, the guy, he just said, this is how we do it. What is the problem? Do you see the fraud? In the speed of light, he changed the way he prayed. Just because a Jew, he said, this is how we do it. If Muhammad was a prophet of God, and he is praying according to Allah, order to him how to pray, then Muhammad will never change anything. So what if the guy, he said, this is how we do it? But because Muhammad, he knew that he is being accused, that he is a thief, and he tried to copy the Jews. So the second, the Jewish guy, the rabbi, that's why it says here, a learned Jew, not just a Jew, a learned Jew, which means a rabbi. He said, this is how we do it. The Prophet immediately, he said, sit down, act differently. The same story about the punishment of the grave. A Jewish woman, she came to the house of Aisha. And she told her that most of the punishment of the grave is from the urine. Aisha, she said to her, you are a liar. And she was fighting with her about this topic. Muhammad, he come from the bedroom. He said, what's up? She said, husband, this woman, she is saying that there is a punishment of the grave. The Prophet, he said, he looked and he said, yes, she's told the truth. And then after that, Muhammad, according to Aisha, she never saw him praying except without saying, we seek refuge by Allah from the punishment of the grave. But before that Jewish woman, she mentioned that, Muhammad, he never ever mentioned. This is why Aisha, she never heard this before. This is why she is fighting with her. This is why she is arguing, saying this is not true, this is a lie. So first time she heard this, it was from a Jewish woman. And then the Aisha, she say, and since that day, not a single time, Muhammad, he pray, he don't say, we seek refuge by Allah from the punishment of the grave. Do you see it? The hadith in front of you saying that. Since then. So why Muhammad did not say that prayer before?
I never heard of it.
Did you ask yourself? Look, And after that, I never saw Allah Messenger, but seeking refuge with Allah from the punishment of the grave. In every prayer he prayed. So before that second, Muhammad never seek refuge by Allah from the punishment of the grave. That's why Aisha, she never heard of it before. Now, suddenly, in every prayer, Muhammad, please seek refuge from the punishment. What happened? Obviously, he just learned from the Jew. Isn't it obvious?
Mm-hmm.
It's obvious. He will teach you about the punishment of the grave. Are you ready? Who is ready here? Are you ready? I'm warning you. I mean, this is really... I'm afraid first that many of you will convert to Islam after you see how true what this guy will say to you. It's really touchy. Oh, this is not him. I want the guy.
Wrong guy. He's saying something.
Yeah, I want to find this video actually, but this is not the video. This is a video, I think I have my voice too. Hold on, let me find it. I want to find the real video. This is holographic, no? This guy supposedly now he is dead and he is inside the grave. And now after they bury him, he is awake, brother. And now the angels will come and they will ask him the 3 questions. And brother, here, look. This is a Muslim girl from Pakistan.
Are you serious?
When they bury her brother, there was a big snake. This snake, supposedly, by the way, is going to go inside her anus. And the snake have 9 heads, and every head have 99 heads, 99 snakes, and every snake have 7 heads. Okay. Oh, look this one. Maybe this one is the original. Hold on. Oh, yeah, this is the original one. I'm going to post it for you so you guys can download it and share it again. Before I start playing it, how many of you will play the video? Will download the video? Promise me. I want you to download this video and share it everywhere. The story has been taught by many Muslims, but the impression in the face of this guy is special. All right? All right, we will fix the sound. So here we hear the story as it is from this Muhammadan from Pakistan.
وَحْلُلْ عُقْدَةً مِّن لِسَانِي يَفْقَهُ قَوْلِي. My respected brothers and sisters, the topic for my today's talk will be punishment in the grave, and how will be punished in the grave, and what will happen to the pious persons in the grave who lived according to the Islamic monotheism. Okay, the first thing I would like to talk about over here is that, of course, we believe, I don't know who believes or not, but according to logic and common sense, that the reason for us being in the grave is that there is something to come, because if there is nothing to come, why would we die? So from here, we can think, or we can argue about one thing, that there is something after this world.
Look at the logic.
And let me talk about a few of the punishments which will happen in the grave to the bad people. And those punishments are, of course, very fearful. And the punishment will start from here, that 2 angels will come. They will ask you 3 questions. First is, who is your Lord? Second, what is your religion? Third, who is this person? and they will show you a face of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. May peace and blessings be upon him. When the angels will ask you the first question, who is your Lord? People will answer, I don't know. Ma'adri. This is in Arabic, Ma'adri means I don't know. They will ask, what is your religion? You will say, Ma'adri. I don't know. Who is this person? Ma'adri. I don't know. Then the angels will hit you with a hammer between your two ears, meaning on your face. Now from here, if you see that those hammers will be of steel, and it will be kind of big and quite heavy. And if you hit your face from your hand, like this, on your face, you feel a little...
How you hit your head, you know? Do it again, like what? How you hit your head? Can you hit harder? How?
Of pain, and if you hit hard on the nose or on this part, you will feel a lot of pain. And think how much hard will they hit you from the hammer. They will hit you with so much force that your head will...
You are dead now and they are hitting you. And imagine how painful it is. Okay.
You're already dead.
blow
Can
into
you
one.
answer in the grave?
And then they will join again and they will hit you again.
They will join your head again. Like they will hit
Okay,
you.
pat you up
They
and
break
hit
your head,
you
brother.
again.
Okay? Then the angels, they put your head together again. And then they hit you again, brother. This is the story of Muhammad. This is Muhammad, by the way. This is the face of Muhammad. So you can imagine the Muhammadan in the time of Muhammad, sitting around Muhammad, and this is Muhammad, telling the story.
And they will keep hitting you for a while. And if a person thinks that with how much force and velocity will they hit
lot
me,
of velocity.
that hammer, that with only one hit, my head is gonna break up into pieces.
2 pieces.
Whoa.
Oof.
Okay, then from then there will come snakes in the grave. And those snakes are not snakes which are found in this world.
No way.
They are snakes which will come from hell.
From hell, uh-huh.
There will be 90 snakes,
90?
each snake with 9 heads. And those snakes are so full of poison that it is said by the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that if one of those snakes bite the earth, this earth, then till the day of Qiyamah, means till the last day,
Yeah.
that the whole earth
No
will
way.
never ever bring out any greenery. Everything will be rotten and no one will be able to harvest any plants or any trees or something. The earth will be so much poison. It will be full of so poison. And they will keep biting you. The snakes will keep biting you from day till night if you don't pray, if you don't worship. And each bite, the snakes will bite you. It will take you 70 yards beneath the earth.
Brother, 70 yards there on the earth.
I mean, a man, no matter how much powerful he might be, if he grabs something and throws...
And look, Muslims, when they tell the story, they use like scientific logic, A man, no matter how strong he is, if he hit the ground, he can't even get a few centimeters down. Those angels, they are so strong, brother. 70 yards, brother. Logic. The story is full of logic, proven scientifically.
if you don't worship. And each bite, the snakes will bite you. It will take you 70 yards beneath the earth. I mean, a man, no matter how much powerful he might be, if he grabs something and throws it on the earth or on the street, he can hardly bring a crack on it, or maybe move in 1 centimeter.
Abdul, I think the only one who have a crack is your prophet. I don't know what kind of crack he was using, but obviously it's a cracking crack. Continue.
Hardly like that. And that snake will take you 70 yards beneath the earth, and you will go beneath the earth, piercing the earth, piercing the surface of the earth. Your body will go 70 yards down, and then the snake will bring it back, and then he's gonna bite you again, and this is gonna happen. Imagine 90 snakes biting you. Each snake have 9 heads and 1 scorpion.
Oh boy.
And that's...
This is Tom Cruise. It's time for Tom Cruise to show up. So 99 snakes, and every snake have 9 heads. It's not enough.
That's
2
one
angels with one
scorpion.
hammer is not enough. One scorpion. I'm sure now you are excited to know what the scorpion would do. And one scorpion.
And this is gonna happen. Imagine 90 snakes biting you. Each snake have 9 heads and one scorpion. And that scorpion is so much poisonous that there is a. This is a true story, by the way, that once in Saudi Arabia, there was a person who once hit a camel. And it is famous about the camel. It's a fact about the camel. If you hit a camel, the camel is going to take revenge. Ooh, be careful. So,
if you hit a camel in Saudi Arabia, the camel will take revenge. Yeah, be careful.
who once hit a camel. And it is famous about the camel.
Famous.
It's a fact about the camel. If you hit a camel, the camel is going to take revenge. Ooh, be careful. So, there was this guy in Saudi Arabia. He once hit a camel, and then at night when he was about to sleep.
By the way, this is a true story, in case you don't believe me. Just once there was a guy in Saudi Arabia. He hit the camel. It's true story. I could take a note, please, because you might laugh at it, but this is true story.
Ooh, be careful. So there was this guy in Saudi Arabia. He once hit a camel, and then at night when he was about to sleep, he remembered that, oh man, I hit that camel. And when he was peeking out of the out of his door, he saw the camel standing outside. And he knew that camel is gonna catch me, man. I need to run. And he was in a tent. He was not in a house. So he began running. And while running, the camel started to follow him. And the camel was following, and the man went to a graveyard. In the graveyard, he saw a grave which was a little bit weak. I mean, it was not, you can say, hard or firm.
Yeah.
So he broke the grave and he went inside. And inside he saw a scorpion, a small scorpion, a strange kind of scorpion.
Yeah.
And he was stinging the dead body. And he got a little bit afraid. That scorpion
Yeah.
came out of the
MashaAllah.
grave.
Look, he is, look how tiring the story is. The guy is touching his head, his face. It's a lot of pressure, a lot of
The
stress.
guy's
Telling this
terrified.
story is not easy. We are talking about snakes will go inside your inner. That's why the Muslim Sunni, when somebody he die, they push a piece of cotton, big one,
Into the
inside
ass.
the anus. So those scorpion and those snakes will not go inside the anus.
Strange kind of scorpion, and he was stinging the dead body. And he got a little bit afraid. That scorpion came out of the grave, and he saw the camel coming. He stung the camel, and the camel all of a sudden died. And it is famous about the camel that if a snake or any deadly animal bites or stings the camel, it takes at least 7 to 8 days for the camel to die, because camel absorbs the poison very slowly.
Okay.
And when the scorpion sting him, he died at once.
At once.
Then the man came outside. He saw the camel.
Brother, did you know that, brother? That it's very famous, brother, that the camels, they can handle like the poison, or if a snake, or take them up to 8 days. But this is scorpion is different. This is coming from hell. He died at once, like bing, and the guy is dead. His tongue is out. At once. It's not even a second. And you are telling me Allah is not a true God? You don't believe? If I am you now, you should accept Muhammad. Otherwise, this will happen to you in the grave. Aren't you worried, all of you, that there's 99 snakes? Each one of them have 9 heads, is going to go into your anus? Aren't you? Aren't you that you're afraid that they will hit you with the hammer and they put you together, you are dead now and you are tortured? Aren't you afraid at least from the scorpion? I don't know. I feel sorry for you. But if you accept Prophet Muhammad, brother, the angel will ask you, Who is this guy? You say Prophet Muhammad. You say, good boy, enjoy the grave, Abdul. You're fine. Do you want porn?
Yeah.
Or Netflix? Or both?
Snake or any deadly animal bites or stings the camel, it takes at least 7 to 8 days for the camel to die, because camel absorbs the poison very slowly. And when the scorpion stinged him, he died at once. And then the man came outside, he saw the camel is dead, he got happy and he kicked the camel with anger. And when he kicked the camel, his feet till the ankle melted because of the poison. The camel.
You see what happened? Now the scorpion did not sting the guy, sting the camel. The guy, he hit the camel because now he's happy. The camel was chasing him. But when you hit the camel and that camel was stung by a poison of a scorpion coming from hell, do you know what the consequence, Abdul? Your leg melted. He just touched the camel. He hit the camel with his foot. His legs melted. Look at this. Those are the one who joined ISIS. Look at this. And you are asking why they joined ISIS? He's ready to go.
It's brainwashed.
So the guy is, hit the camel. Oh, you stupid idiot. How in the world you hit the camel? You should not hit the camel. Don't you know that this camel was just stung by a scorpion from the grave, which means this is from the hell?
Deadly animal bites or stings the camel, it takes at least 7 to 8 days for the camel to die, because camel absorbs the poison very slowly. And when the scorpion stinged him, he died at once. And then the man came outside, he saw the camel is dead, he got happy and he kicked the camel with anger. And when he kicked the camel, his feet till the ankle melted because of the poison. The camel's body became so much poisonous that his feet till the ankle, which he hit, melted at the very spot. And that kind of scorpion is gonna sting us. Oh man. So from here we can see how much horrible will the scene be. And the good thing about the pious person is, if you worship, your worships are going to save you from the snakes and the scorpion from your left hand side.
If you pray, that will save you from the snakes from the left side. Okay? So now, because you pray to Allah 5 times a day, your left side is protected. Take note. Okay, second step.
If you give charity, your charity will save you from snakes and camel on the top.
If you give a charity, brother, by giving charity, that will protect you
From
the snakes and, from the top. Okay? The bottom isn't protected now. The top, only the top. From your belly button and up. Okay? Okay, we are taking notes.
If you don't lie, speak truth, and do righteous deeds, those will help you from snakes and scorpion coming from the right hand side. And if you read the Quran, that will help you from the bottom.
Stop.
So you're all covered.
So if we read the Quran, that protect our ass? Perfect location. They fit. Quran, protect the bomb. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I cannot complain about that. I read Quran every day. You can imagine.
So these are the only things which can save you in the grave. So think about it. And
Think about it.
It sounds horrible when a person thinks about these things. That such poisonous snakes and such a poisonous scorpion is gonna sting us, and snakes are gonna bite us. So before you die,
Yeah.
you need to save your grave, yourselves, from the punishments in the grave.
Thank you.
Because that he scared me.
Yeah.
I don't know what you want your fate to be. It's up to you. You decide it.
It's up to you. You decide.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.
Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Muhammad, you don't lie. The guy from Lebanon is obviously a fraud. He's not a prophet. Muhammad is a prophet. Those stories come only from a true prophet. This is the smart, intelligent religion. And this is why, I'm so glad for you and people in Europe, and I'm so glad that Biden is bringing us, Taliban from Afghanistan. This is what he brought us. Got upset and said, the Jews will be tested. Aisha said. A few nights later, the messenger of Allah said, I has been revealed to me that you will be tested in your grave. Like, what the heck?
You heard it from the Jewish woman.
The guy, he just get angry from the Jewish woman. He did not agree with her. And he says, you, the Jews, will be tested in the grave because she said, you will be tested in the grave. Do you see it? People, do you see it?
Never heard of it.
Muhammad, he got upset from the Jewish woman because she said, you will be tested in your grave. Muhammad, he got upset. He said to her, no. You will be tested in your grave. A few days after, he started saying what the Jewish woman she said to the Muslims. Do you see it?
I received revelation. You will
in the
be
beginning,
tested.
he refused that. Read carefully. The messenger of Allah came to me, and there was a Jewish woman with me who was saying, you will be tested in your grave. The messenger of Allah got upset. See, he got upset from her saying such a statement, which means he rejected that. And he said, rather, the Jews will be tested. So Muhammad, he refused that Muslim will be tested in the grave. He refused. Then 2 days after, Muhammad started saying to the Muslims, it was revealed to me that you will be tested in the grave. And afterward, the Prophet never stopped saying that. Oh boy. Do you see how fraud can be exposed so easy? Very easy. He refused it. He said, no, the Jews will be tested. And then after that, he starts saying exactly as the Jewish women to every Muslim. And now, not only that, he claimed that it was revealed to him. But he never said that before. She never heard it from Muhammad before. After the Jewish woman, she said what she said. And Muhammad, he rejected that. He claimed that only the Jews will suffer from such a thing. Is it true that the Jews, they believe Adonai is the devil? Yes. The Sabian, if you go to their book, Ginza Rba, actually there's a book I'm working in, but it's going to take me long to finish it, about the source of the Quran. If you go to the book, it's called Ginza Rba. I forgot which page. Let me find the book. And even the Quran is almost a copy of Ginza Rba book. Ginza Rba is Rabba from Rabb. Kanz mean treasure. Let us see if we can open it. All right. So this is the book of Ginza Rba. This book, the book of the Sabian, have two sides, which means side can be read from the right to the left, and the other side start from the left to the right. Right? It's like a kind of a superstition thing that, you know, the middle is where God can be found. So you have to read from the right first, and then you read. So Ginza Rba, Al-Kanz Al-Azim, Al-Kitab Al-Muqaddas, etc., etc., etc. Give me a second. Yeah, for some reason, my computer is not working with this thing. Okay. Yeah, if you read actually, you will think that you are reading the Quran. If you read it, anyone who speaks Arabic, if you read it, you will see that you are reading the Quran. It's just the same way, the same tone, the same rap, you know. Let us go. The first page is At-Tawheed. The first page is At-Tawheed. التسبيح الأول. بسم الحي العظيم. Those who speak Arabic, they can read it and they can see what I'm talking about. Tawheed, he took it from there, Muhammad. And then we find that a Jewish man, he was correcting him about Tawheed. If you read, if you speak Arabic, you will think that you are reading just Quran. Everything in this religion is a theft. Yes, in the Quran, it says that Isa, when he was born, he spoke from underneath of her. Actually, they are confused about who was speaking from underneath, but it's confirmed that when the Jews, they came to her to marry, supposedly, she pointed her finger at her son, and the son, which is Isa, he spoke. That is not a cross. This is this Sabian, in the time of Jesus, they added a new prophet to their list who have nothing to do with them, is John the Baptist. So this is supposedly a dress of John the Baptist. They put it in a shape of like a cross, but this is not really a cross. This is where Muhammad, he got the name Yahya. Yahya is the name of John the Baptist or the Sabian. All right? We can make special videos about this religion to show you how Muhammad, he stole from them. But the problem for me will be that you guys don't speak the language, and that will make it really, you will not enjoy it. Those who speak Arabic, they will be able to notice right away how Muhammad is a thief and he's stealing from their books. And actually, I find that even this Ginza Rba, you see, the Sabian didn't really have a book. So what this Ginza Rba is, let us say, is a collection what they believe it used to be exist. You know what I mean? So they don't have an original book or even a manuscript of their original book. The one is called Ginza Rba. what they have is, it's the same as when Muslims, when Muhammad he died, after his death, they start collecting the Quran. But this process happened long after, for the Sabian. This code is ugly. Yeah, so you keep going like this, and then until you arrive, this is Ginza Rba from the right, and then you arrive where it says Ginza Rba from the left, and that, will be, here we go, this is the second book. It's not really a book. I mean, it's a book, but it's small. Do we have any Muhammadan? Well, I was expecting today, because it's a Friday, we will have more people, but sadly we don't. So maybe we will finish for today. And I don't know if tomorrow we will have a 20,000. Sabian Rba, give me one. If you read Arabic, give me one. If there is a Muslim who read Arabic, if you are a Muslim especially, and you read Arabic, give me one and text me in Skype. I will take your call. Do you see the disaster in front of your eyes? This is where Muhammad he got this story about the genie, and Sulaiman controlled the genies. Read it. Read it. Big man, why you don't call me or read for me? Is it true? It says here, speak about Sulaiman controlling the genie. فوقعت عليه الواقعة. Is it what this is the Quran? الواقعة. It's exactly the same. بسم الحي العظيم يا رب التسبيح انظر إلينا ولا تحكم علينا ربنا إنا أخطأنا فاغفر لنا ولا تحكم علينا. You read it, you will think even this is the prayer of our Father out of heaven. أيها التواب أيها الرؤوف أيها الرحيم. See the word الرحيم? انظر إلينا لا تحكم علينا أيها البصير أيها الفاحص الخبير انظر إلينا ولا تحكم علينا يا أيها الرحمن. You see the Rahman? يا أيها الرحيم. Big man, do you see it? الرحمن الرحيم. And then, it's the same. Tons of things. Used by Islam today are also taken from pre-Islamic. For sure it's a pre-Islamic, but Muhammad, he destroyed it. See, not Muhammad, the Muslims, they destroy it. The moon, the lunar, is even the Jews, they practice. Those people, they practice too, the lunar. It was the most popular calendar everybody in the Middle East used, even in Europe. But what happened, the Muhammadan, when they adopted the lunar calendar, which the Arab used to have before them, they changed the beginning of the year. So now they don't have a new year, fixed day. The day changed because they changed the beginning of the year to be the month when Muhammad, he immigrated or migrated out of Mecca.
Hijrah.
That's why you see the Muslims, they celebrate Muhammad's birth sometime in August, sometime in December, sometime in January, sometime in February. Their calendar keep moving because they are not using the correct calendar, or let us say the most accurate calendar the Jews or the Arab used to use. Do we have any Abdul? Hey, my friend, this guy Michael, obviously he is mentally ill and he is seeking just attention. So let me hide him and don't waste your time with him. You need to remember, there are some people here, they come just because they are seeking attention. So they say things, stupid things. So you can, attention seeker, those who they are. So don't give them the attention, for this is their fun. Some people, they have no life except the computer. And then they go somewhere and they need people to look at them, talk to us, say something. So they say things, stupid things, so they get the attention. It's like somebody, they drive in the opposite direction of the highway just to get the attention. This is remind me of my cousin. He was driving in America and he heard on the radio, attention, attention, a crazy, my cousin, Arab guy, driving in the highway in the wrong direction. Attention, attention in the radio. So my cousin, he was listening to the radio and he was looking around him and he said, stupid radio station. It's not only one who is driving in the opposite direction. Say 1, say 2, say 3, say 4, say 5, say 7. So he started counting how many cars going in the opposite direction. You know why? Because he was the one driving in the opposite direction. But he never noticed. He thought all the others are the opposite direction. He just heard in the radio, attention, attention, there's a crazy guy driving in the wrong direction. But he looked around him like, what? What are you talking about? It's not 1. Say 2, say 3, say 4, say 10, say 20, say 21, say 23, say 24. And this is this guy. He's trying to be in the wrong direction so he can be in the news, Like this actor woman, she is like 8 years old and nobody speak about her. So she took pictures of herself naked in the bathroom and she posted online. And it's disgusting pictures, it's not nice for you, especially in this age. If a woman, she would decide to be wicked and she is young posting her picture, at least she is young, she has something to show. You are 80-something, posting pictures, look really seeking attention. Nobody talk about her no more. She want to be in the newspaper again. Even if she is going to be the joke in the mouth of everybody, they like it. Do we have any Abdul? Let us see. Yeah, evil has no age, I agree. Right. And there's people, they seek fame, they live for